Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem New Mystery the Emblem. In the last episode, we finally, and I mean finally, broke Hardin's influence on the Dark Sphere. Although he went back to his normal self, and the demon is no longer around, it seems like he ended up passing to his injuries from battle. Although he is no longer being controlled by the demon that was controlling him from the Dark Sphere. So, other than that, we did finally get to use the Binding Shield, due to the fact that now that we have the Dark Sphere, it went straight on into Marth's Fire Emblem, making it the Binding Shield, which ended up becoming very useful in that chapter as well, due to the fact that when Garneth appeared as the 4 priests that went missing, it actually broke his illusion immediately once they showed up. And now we know for sure that Garneth has all the priests. So, although that is the case, and we will be heading into the final bit of the story in the next episode, we actually have the final episode for the side story, and we're finally going to be taking down Amira today. So with that, let's head into the abandoned orphanage, where we first met Katarina, Legion, and Clarice, and Amira during the story. Other than the prologue, Katarina we met in the very beginning, but technically the first time we met them via their normal selves, although we did see Legion, was during the side story. So we're finally heading into that exact orphanage we saw all those stories take place in. So with that, let's head into the depth of the abyss. So, let's do this. The final side story of the game. The ending of the Assassin's storyline. So, let's see here. Let's see what Katarina and Spooks have to say.
Spooks, Prince Marth, this is it. Please watch your footing.
It's pitch black. Visibility is practically non-existent. We'll be in trouble if we have to fight.
The organization's children were raised in darkness. They have no heart or will of their own. They only move their limbs when ordered like puppets.
Katarina.
I'm not like them anymore. Spooks, I want to be of use to you. That feeling is mine and mine alone. Not just some order, but my own truest desire, my treasure. Let's go, Spooks.
Okay, let's do this. I don't know if we... No! Wow, there's literally only one thing here, and that's our current status. So no supports today, and it's literally just one thing to read, and then we mess around with our inventory, and we do a small cut, and then we're right into the chapter. Okay, let's see.
One thing is apparently certain about this assassin organization. They are Hardin and Garneth's underlings. These assassins have targeted Prince Marth time and time again, so we cannot let them be. I'm sure you know this without me telling, but we'll settle our score with these assassins, here and now.
Okay, and with that, that is indeed true. So, with that, like always, we mess around with our inventory, make sure who we want to bring, and I'll be literally right back in literally 1 second. So, BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that we have our official inventory set up for this episode, and we also have everyone we'll be bringing: Marth, Spooks, Sirius / Camus, Fina, Katria, Katarina, and Cecile. The reason why we're bringing Katarina and Cecile is because of the supports conversations. So, I want to make sure we're still building those up. And Zane, we don't really need to bring yet, because due to the fact that he only has one more support left, and we'll be easily able to get that by the final chapter, I don't think we need to worry as much. But Katarina and Cecile have less time than the Zane and Spooks have to get the final one, so I think we'll be fine. So we're making sure to bring Katarina and Cecile just to try and boost that up before the final episode, so we hopefully get that. If we don't, I'll end up reading it and making sure we get it. It won't be via game, it will be via the, the wiki, based on the wiki, if there's any way I can find that out. So, with that, I think we are ready. So, let's conclude preparations and finally get into fighting off with Amira.
The Altean army is here. Gosh, that junk puppet betrayed me. Who would have expected that she'd wrestle free from my control? But I bet you didn't know this. There are many puppets here, far superior to you, my dear. Come to me, my sweet little children. The bad men have come. Darkness is our friend. What our enemies cannot see, we can. Let them experience the true feeling of pure terror.
Pure terror? How is there children that... Are they even children? Are they zombies? What's even in here? Wait a minute. Based on how she said that, it makes me think that it's like these zombies that are in the... Okay, let's see here. Nope, they're assassins. Okay, I was thinking that we were fighting off with zombies or something. That would have been terrifying. Okay. So it looks like just normal, assassins. Okay. I was actually kind of scared there. Due to the fact that we definitely know these guys are the elite soldiers, let's actually be very careful here. So, I don't know how many people are on map. That is for sure something I don't know. But we can be careful here and still take our advantages here. I think we'll be fine to use Cecile here. Never mind, I actually expected her to dodge the 49% chance of being hit there, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, well, that's not the worst case scenario. So, other than that, based on what I can see here, are you using a tomahawk? No, you're using silver axe. So we can attack from long range and not have to worry about extra damage. So Katarina, you deal with this assassin, and then we'll figure out from there, because the entire map is completely engulfed in pitch black darkness. So we literally can't see anything. So we should be very careful with what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to use... What's the full movement of Fina? Fina can move right here. Okay, so as long as we move... Oh, well, that's fine. He can't even move further than Fina, so we can use the proper movement from Fina here, and we're going to put Camus in a decent spot where we can't just get attacked out of nowhere and try and help her out the most we possibly can. Okay, it looks like Cecile's not going to have the easiest time here, due to the fact that we can't get in range. I was kind of hoping this guy was standing in here or something, but apparently not. I think Cecile should be able to survive one hit, I would think. But if not, that is unfortunate. I think he's going to end up attacking Fina, though. But let's end our turn and see how this assassin ends up going. Okay, miss, thank you. Thank you for missing. Okay, she shouldn't double us since he is an axe wielder. Okay, that could have been much worse. Cecile could have went down for like the 50th time this game. But thankfully it didn't end up happening. Strength, magic, skill, speed, luck, and defense. That's actually a really good level. Okay, and there's a mage somewhere. He's on the other side of this wall. Wait a minute. How are you guys hitting me? Wait, there's longbows in this game? Okay then. So watch out for the walls then. How do I even get to this guy? He's actually behind this wall. Okay then. There's literally no way for me to complete the entire chapter then, if that's the case. But let's get the most out of what we can see. Okay, based on what I can see here, let's use our ability with Katarina here. We're going to use her to get rid of this general here, because at least then we'll be able to get rid of the heavy armored units. Because for what we can see, this is the only guy we can see. So just in case, let's be careful here. Okay, so far this chapter isn't the hardest thing yet. I don't know where the snipers are hidden, because they're completely and utterly invisible for me at the moment. But I think we should be fine for the most part. Other than that, it seems like this chapter isn't too dangerous. It could be much dangerous, but honestly, from what I can see, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're going to put Katria here, and apparently Elmira can attack from super long range. So let's see what she's got.
My children were just trash in the end. They couldn't even dispose of this rabble. It seems I have no choice but to show them how it's properly done.
And she's using Meteor, which only is 11 damage. Which it could be much worse, because we know Meteor does a lot more damage than that. So longbows do exist in this game. Okay. So there's a couple enemies I can't hit, due to the fact of that being a thing. And that guy's literally on the other side of that wall. That's not even fair. But okay. Well, we don't have to worry too much. We don't get doubled here, so Katarina's fine. Or not Katarina, Katria. I don't know why I say Katarina. There's too many names with cat in their name, let's be honest. But let's see here. Put you here. You're gonna mend. And then we're gonna see what Katria and Camus can do from here. Okay, Camus. Honestly, I think we should use Katria here to scout. And there we go. Here's one of the longbows. Okay, we can't actually seal one for ourselves, so we might end up doing that. That would be a good idea here. I'm thinking Javelin to maybe get rid of him. Let's see here. 4 plus 4 is 8, and then you got the 2. Okay. Not enough damage. But we can still do something here. We can use our... Let's see here. We can go for double javelin here. Yeah, let's double javelin it. This should be enough damage. Yeah, it is. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were actually getting rid of this guy and not wasting the longbow, because we can get a couple little bit out of that. Not the worst thing. I don't know if he can really run Cecile through there yet, so let's be careful about that. But we can start moving people forward, just in case. Okay, other than that, Fina as far as you possibly can go, and end turn. Don't know how many people are on this chapter, to be honest, so I'm kind of scared of how much people are kind of hiding in the sidelines, because it looks like there's a couple people somewhere, but I just don't know where they're hiding. Seems like some of them are over the walls, though, in areas that I can't get to, where the treasure chest is right now. And then there's also one in here somewhere. I'm thinking he's, like, here-ish. Let's see here. We should be able to check how much range that is now, right? Because we stole one. Or, actually, I can't check it because it's in convoy. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but we'll get that in a second. Okay, let's run you to this chest, and you get... Ooh, an Excalibur. Okay, that's free. Okay, let's keep moving. We're safe to continue moving. So let's go right here. Okay, there's a general sitting in here. Okay, not bad. Keep moving Katria, keep moving Marth, keep moving everyone so we don't have to worry here. And just keep doing what we're doing best, because so far so good. There's not anything dangerous here. But for the most part, that's just a guess, because we don't see everything yet. And I can't see Amira either, because I'm guessing Amira's not even in that throne, based on what we can tell. So, since Spooks is Dance and he can actually get rid of this general, let's get him off the map so we don't have to worry about him. And then from there we can kind of figure out where everyone's hiding. Because they're hiding somewhere, we just don't know where. Okay, perfect. We got a level for Spooks. 1 magic isn't the worst, but it could have been better. Okay, she is above us somewhere, based on how Fina's moving. So, ooh, she would have done 24 damage there. And this Silver Lance guy is actually really dumb. Okay, well, you wanted to get hit by 2 fireballs to the face. That actually makes things 10 times easier for me, so bye-bye, friend. And down goes another one of those generals. Okay, these assassins are starting to fold up now that we got most of them out of here. Although there is still some hiding, we still have a little bit more to go, but we still have a good idea of where everything is at the moment. Okay, let's see here. I'm thinking Amira's standing, like, right here. And I was right. Okay, so now we know where she is. Okay, let's get rid of her if we possibly can. Can I use Katarina to maybe talk to her? I would like to see if that's possible. Let's see if we can do any kind of, like, free conversations or something like that. Because she might actually say something to Katarina here. So she also has Thoron, but she can't attack us because she's holding Meteor at the moment. So she's got 12 magic, not bad. We double her for sure. Not bad, actually. She has more resistance and defense, so she takes less damage from Katarina, but let's see if she says anything. Nope, Katarina and Amira have no type of conversation for this. Okay, well, that makes things easier for me, and honestly. Okay, it's free level, or almost a free level. Okay, other than that, honestly, the best thing I can see here is just using Spooks to get rid of Amira here, because then, honestly, I can see Katarina being more thankful for getting rid of Amira, and she'd probably feel better if it was Spooks to be the one to take her down, to be honest. So, honestly, I think this more than likely would be the canon ending for her. Her getting knocked down by the main character. So, let's see here.
My children.
Well, your children's had no chance against us at this point. You literally used that, that small bit of darkness to your advantage, and it ended up not being anything that would have helped you in the end. Okay, other than that, is that the only person hidden here? I'm not even sure, but let's use Cecile to get rid of the longbow user. And then we can use Camus to kind of like scout the area, see if there's anyone else hidden around here. Because I'm pretty sure there's still someone around here. There's always a possibility. Let's see here. There's one attacking Katarina, and he's somewhere in the darkness, but I can't see him, so I can't even attack him even if I wanted to. There's also a Silver Axe user hidden in there. Hello, buddy. Out of nowhere you are, honestly. But thankfully, you don't do any damage to me. At this point, Katria is, like, at a good spot. She's got high defense and high resistance. She's honestly the tankiest person on my team. HP and luck, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see here. What can we do here to help with Marth? Because we need Marth to actually go to the treasure that's hidden over here. So, let's see here. What's your max range? That's that. She drops right here. Okay. So on the bottom half of this path here, have Marth wait. And then we can use Fina to double his movement to make it so he can get to that treasure chest a little bit faster. Okay, we can't really see it. So let's move a little bit forward so we can see where that guy is. Okay, it seems like it's safe to go in here. Other than the sniper, of course, but other than that, we're pretty much fine. We don't really need to do anything else there. We can heal we can use Katarina here to heal Spooks. So let's do that to get maybe a support point here, because we should be close to getting the next one, I would think. So HP, skill, and luck, not bad. I would like some more magic, but honestly, I don't know what her max is. We're probably already close to it, to be honest. So honestly, it could be not even that far off. So she's probably at max strength almost already at this point. So honestly, who knows, but I honestly like getting the most amount of attack we can possibly get. But let's see here, Marth, you need to get this chest out of the way. We got an Aura Tome. Okay, so this is how you get more of Lynn's magic and Merrick's magic. Okay, that's actually good. We can actually use that to our advantage. Due to the fact that now that we actually have that, we can actually use the Tome Excalibur for the amount that we have on Spooks left, and have enough for the final chapter. So we can actually start using it now without any way of worrying that we're not going to have enough of it. So that's actually good. I'm going to turn there because I don't see any more assassins. Oh, there's one more on the map somewhere. Well, I think he's not actually hittable. Yeah, he's over here, so we can't even get him. He's hiding in this little area. So we literally can't even get him. So I'm not even going to try and go find him, because I'm pretty sure he's actually behind that wall. So let's not even worry about that. I could warp someone there, but honestly, it's not worth the problem of wasting the staff for that. It just isn't worth the time. So let's just run Marth onto this right here, and let's end Chapter 20X. And the side story is completely over. Like I said, this was going to be a short episode. Usually the side story episodes are like this. And the one that was before the final battle chapter, if I remember, it was, let's see here, Chapter 18, specifically. That chapter was really easy as well, which it was basically a side story chapter at that point. But let's see here. Sire, we've seized control of the area. The assassin shall target you no longer.
I see. Thank you. According to the villagers nearby, the woman called on Myra used to be a kind bishop who looked after war orphans. But during the war, her orphanage was burned down, and the children killed. And all the children killed. Ever since then, she changed.
That is weird. So she was yet another victim of the war. That does not erase her sins, but 'tis truly a tragedy. However, at the very least, there won't be more victims like Katarina. Indeed. That's my only comfort. Let us go, Spooks. There are still things we must do. Yes, sire. Yeah, let's get on out of here. And now, with that, Garnef's appeared.
Bah! You failed in the end, Myra.
Master Garnef, forgive me. I'm not fulfilling your order.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. The ritual to revive the Shadow Dragon shall soon begin. You and your underlings were useful enough for capturing the clerics. It was worth the trouble casting that spell on you.
What? A spell on me?
Yes, don't you remember? But of course. Poor Myra. My spell stole that memory as well. Once upon a time, you felt grief. The corpses of the orphans killed in the war haunted your very existence. You wondered what you could have done so that they might have survived.
I never wanted to let those children die.
And then I told you, you had to make the children stronger. Twisted, yes, but they became stronger, so they wouldn't die, just as you wanted. Well, have you remembered now?
That's right. I make those children.
Hypocrites like you and Marth disgust me. Despairing over the orphans' deaths, you fell all too easily under my spell, and then you gathered children, subjugating them to hellish training, just as I told you to do. You watched the children cry and scream, and yet you smiled. 'Twas quite a sight.
My children.
Worry not, Amira. The despair you feel now is nothing. The world will soon be enveloped in the darkest of despair. You had better look forward to it, Marth.
And with that, we're officially done with the side story. And we're officially heading straight into our final enemy of our story. So now with Hardin gone and Amira gone, the bosses that have been hiding behind the scenes for the entirety of the story are finally gone. We only have Garneth left, and he is the final story we have to go through. Only a couple chapters left. We have chapter 21, 22, 23, and 24. 4 more episodes. With that, thank you all for watching so far, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. With that, we have the final 4 episodes, and we are done with the series. So, thank you all for watching so far. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode. Or, not tomorrow's, but the next episode. Because I don't know if this is on a Friday or not, because I don't do weekend episodes. But, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.